You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Breaking news. Nigerian governor caught bribing Independent National Electoral Commission INEC official with 1 billion naira over Anambra election. Wow. This simply means a governor in Nigeria has been caught bribing INEC official with 1 billion naira over Anambra election. A Southeast governor and a top national official of the Independent National Electoral Commission have run into trouble with security agencies over a princely sum of $4 million bribe doled out by the governor as a bribe to compromise the November 6th gubernatorial election in Anambra State. Saturday Vanguard gathered last night that the desperate governor who wants to install his preferred candidate used the top electoral body official to pass the bribe so as to get his wish actualized. The huge cash Saturday Vanguard lens has already been handed over to the targeted beneficiaries by the official, who is described as controlling a vital organ in INEC. But it was not clear if the leadership of the commission was aware of the development as that last night, while the embattled governor is said to be trying to reach key national players in INEC to compromise the vote in his favor. The wife of the politician, who is described as an influential and powerful first lady in the Southeast, is reported to have been meeting secretly with many electoral officers. US who are key to the forthcoming election. So from mentioning this by saying that the wife of the politician, who is described as an influential and powerful first lady in the Southeast, is reported to have been meeting secretly with many electoral officers. So you should know the woman I'm talking about. The woman has been holding regular meetings with electoral officers who man the local government offices in the state and has told them expectations regarding the election. A top security official privy to the deal told Saturday's Vanguard. While the security agencies may not be in a hurry to move against the governor, there were indications last night that they might go after the top INEC official even before the polls. A senior security official confirmed that the affected INEC top shot had already been placed under watch for some time and that it could be picked up for necessary questioning and action at the moment. The evidence against the governor's breach of his oath of office and public trust is strong, but he is still protected under the immunity clause, but we will see what happens once his immunity elapses. The top sources said he declined to give further details. Well, they usually hide under the disguise of immunity. What is immunity? I believe the governor, they said the bribed INEC official is an APC member. If it was to be a PDP member, I know what would have happened, or better still, if it was in a more developed country, I know he should be arrested or rather impeached or resigned. I could remember when the governor of New York, Cuomo, had had a corruption case. He never wanted to be impeached. He resigned with integrity. Let me use that word. There's another for integrity or something, but he resigned. I stand to be corrected. You could check the Google and check for yourself. Maybe I'm saying the truth about the governor of New York, the United States of America, while he was being indicted by corruption, but for him not to be ashamed or embarrassed by impeachment or whatever sack, he rather resigned. But in Nigeria, as you are being indicted or being charged to court or being laid allegation on, you still want to cover up. Example, Ganduje, the governor of Kano State, when they said he was into bribery and corruption, collecting bribe from a contractor. He denied it. He said it was a Photoshop and trying to give excuses. and sweep, or they swept it under the carpet, and that was all. But definitely, I don't know, they say immunity covers them, but I believe nemesis will come after them very soon. Well, the evidence against the governor's breach of his oath of office and public trust is strong, but he is still protected under the immunity. That's the problem. Well, but we will see what happens once his immunity elapses, the top source said. He declined to give further details. There are many parties contesting the November 6 election, and Anambra with the stake getting higher on a daily basis as a result of the caliber of candidates and their backers, as well as the attempt to change the political colors in the state. It was not clear as of last night whether there might be some arrest in the southeast and Abuja before or after the vital poll coming up in the next 3 weeks. APC is trying all their possible best to make sure that they bribe their way into winning Anambra for APC, and that's why Malami, in other words, went off the law or constitution by telling Nigerians or telling Anambra that there will be a state of emergency when the president have not done that, or the governor has not really complained that they should state a state of emergency, and he's acting on his own volition. And Buhari denied it, that he never sent him and he was not aware. There are so many controversies concerning that. As it is, I would say, according to some comments, someone says nonsense and stupid write-up. Okay, somebody says from that, write-up that they do not understand why. But I believe this person, talking about the nonsense and stupid write-up or saying any other thing is because he does not understand what the write-up really means. Well, they said which name that he is want to mention, or which name does he want to mention, how many governors Anambra State has presently. But I don't know, one governor in Southeast, that's what the article reads. Well, somebody say you need a brain test, something in the Southeast, Anambra precisely. You are here mentioning AOC, Fulani Slave. Are you people educated and exposed at all? They're talking about Southeast, you're talking about maybe Anambra or so. Well, how many governor does Anambra has? Somebody saying hello did worse than this in Kogi State election. People were burnt in their houses and massacred. Is it because he's in APC and Obiano is in APGA? Shame on Nigeria. United Arab Emirates is helping us to sentence Nigerian Boko Haram sponsors for life publicly, while Nigeria is fighting their own secretly. As long as we don't want to hear truth in this useless country, we will all continue to suffer. Even the rich will also cry. That is just the truth, because we don't like hearing the truth in the country, and because of greed, so many politicians are trying to bribe their way into power. And I don't know, the greed boils down to money, because they need to share the public funds, and they believe it's a national cake. Well, this is coming from Independent TV7. The headline reads again by saying Nigerian government one of the Nigerian governor called bribing INEC official with 1 billion naira over Anambra election. Well, I would like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.